Okay guys, figured I'd do a quick update on the S10. You can see it's got snow all over it because it's been snowing pretty regular now. I don't see any leaks on the motor, because I just did the intake gaskets. There is a leak off and on, and it's a coolant leak, and it's dripping on the frame on the passenger side and the front. It looks to me like it's either coming from the lower radiator hose where it goes into the radiator, or it's coming from the radiator drain. And I'm not really sure how to how to diagnose that, because when it leaks, it kind of gets all over around that area. I tightened up the the lower radiator hose a teeny bit with the ratchet. I think I might just go a little bit further with it, because I've had hoses be stubborn like that and leak until I get them get the clamps fairly tight. It does have an oil leak coming off the back of the oil pan. It's still dripping pretty good there, so I'll just keep an eye on that for now. I'm not really sure what that is. If it's the oil pan gasket, could be the oil cooler lines, looks like maybe, or the rear main. It's not so bad that I got to take a look at it right now. I've got other things that I need to do to it, and one thing is this is now getting hard to start, kind of like my Duramax was, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure the alternator is going bad on this, because I can be sitting idling with the truck with the lights on, and then the alternator drops to about 12 volts and all my lights get dim, and then a second later she'll pop back up to 14. So the alternator is definitely not doing what it's supposed to be doing, I don't think. And I've got it in the shop tonight because I'm going to take the battery out and I'm going to charge it up just like I did on my Duramax, and I'm going to test the battery to make sure that is not the problem. And then sometime in the future here I will do an alternator on this, because like I said, that I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with that. So I guess I'm gonna start with getting the battery out right now. Okay, while that's charging up a little bit, I'm going to come over here, and with the battery out, which is another reason I took the battery out, I can see that lower radiator hose a lot better, and I can see I can get to that clamp. I'm going to put a little more torque on that clamp to see if that don't stop the leak. There is a transmission cooler line, I believe, underneath that, and then underneath that is the drain for the radiator, and that's a plastic drain on that radiator, which I don't know, it that don't make any sense to me. So I suppose that could be leaking, but for now I'm just going to put a little more torque on this clamp, and hopefully she'll stop leaking. Take a quick peek under the hood here too, and everything looks nice and dry where it was kind of wet looking before. The engine's a little cleaner. Everything I took off I cleaned up pretty much. So see the water pump where it was leaking right there at that neck, there's nothing there. She's dry. So everything's looking good here. So she's running pretty good. I think actually she's running a little stronger than it was before, and I'm pretty sure that's a combination of the new coil, new spark plugs, and new wires. I'm pretty sure the spark plugs and wires were original on the truck, and probably that coil was too. So, and I also did the throttle body mod, and I know a few guys are asking about that. And you should feel a difference. It should feel stronger, you know, as soon as you start hitting the gas is where that mod shows up. You should be able to feel that. Right now our roads are all covered with snow, or most of them are covered with snow, so you know, if I hit the gas you know, even just a medium amount, all I'm doing is spinning. So I'm sure this summer that mod I'll be able to feel that mod a little better than in the winter here. So okay, we got our battery hooked up. We've got our tester out. She's at 12 volts. Gonna put a load on her for 10 seconds to see what she says. Well, I'd say she tested okay there. So I guess I'm probably gonna end up getting an alternator for this, but I pretty much knew that before I tested this battery. So I guess that will be the next video on the S10. Well, tightened up my clamp on my lower radiator hose. Got my battery charged up, tested. Cleaned off my my battery connections there. There's a little bit of corrosion on the negative cable. Clean that off. I've showed you guys how to do that on the Duramax. So this is ready to go back outside. So I'm probably going to pick up an alternator in the next few days for this and slap her in there. Probably won't do a video on that because I've already done the disassembly, the whole top end of this motor here. So probably just do an update video on the S10 after a while, after running it with the new alternator, and let you guys know how that worked out. Pretty sure the alternator is bad. The voltmeter wouldn't just drop for no reason like that. And so I guess thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.